It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com.
Welcome to the Lighthouse, Voice of Spirit with Star Blossom Goddess, heard on Rockland World Radio every Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In just 2 weeks, we will be changing our time and possibly our date, so stay tuned for the new time and date for the fall 2013 season. And now the host of the Lighthouse, Voice of Spirit, Star Blossom Goddess.
Hi everybody, welcome to my show. I want to say a big hello to you all because truthfully, you all have the presence of God within you. You are the presence of the divine. And when you start to vibrate that truth and you wake up in the morning with gratitude, you start to have the day just come to you like a beautiful gift. So I just wanted to mention that. And today we have an exciting show. I'm gonna read poetry. We're gonna do some talking and meditation and all kinds of fun stuff. So I want everybody to just relax, get in the moment, and say to yourself, you know what? I deserve this time to get centered, to remember who I am, and enjoy the moment. So I'm gonna light this candle. And I highly recommend that you take a candle into your daily ritual. That means it could be any shape, any color, but when you use a candle, there's an empowerment to it. So try it, and you'll like it. So here comes the candle. As I light this angel candle and take a breath, I remember the beautiful light that is within me. I feel this special moment, and as I watch the wick burn, I am reminded of who I am, where I am, and how empowered I can be with a simple intention. As I watch this candle dance when it meshes with the air, I too know that I can dance. I can dance in my own power. I could dance in my own being, because I know nobody is like me. As I take a breath, take this breath and feel the energies that are around you. Feel the feeling of self-empowerment that the angels and the archangels want to send to you. You are the presence of God, the divine. And as such, you can co-create within your life. Listen to the silence. Take a moment to listen. Inside the silence is great wisdom, is great truth, is great joy. The angels are your friends, and they can be called upon any time. Having this presence of the divine within you means you have a direct connection to Source, and therefore you are a celebration. So allow yourself in this precious moment to celebrate. Celebrate the rainbow opportunities that are available with the intention of love, peace, and joy. And as you watch this candle, this delicate, beautiful flame, realize your inner potential. And there lies your highest goal of life. Let your invisible wings sprout. Allow yourself to let go. For you are a master. And as a master, you can fly. The doorways are ready to be opened. So allow yourself to shut your eyes, take a breath, and listen. And I say, let go this truth, knowing that we are all precious. We are all part of this magical journey of a lifetime. I know I am filled to the brim with abundance in all aspects of my life. I let this truth go, and it could be no other way. And so it is. I love lighting a candle that is white, especially if it's a little angel like this one is. But because it's white, it has a lot of power to bring about what you want. So I highly recommend, again, that you get a candle. It will really enhance your life. Today, we're going to talk about our conscious choice and about deprogramming all the stuff that we have been taught and shown and been led to believe, so that we could reprogram it with our birthright. Our birthrights as humans in a human form is to really use our gifts and use those experiences that come our way to really empower ourselves. A lot of times, absolutely, not even a lot of times, all the times, we're not taught this. We're brought up in a way of becoming just this robot. We're going to get a job, we're going to work, we're going to spend our money on material things, and we're going to work, and we're going to spend our money and work, and we forget who we are. And we're bombarded with commercials, and we're bombarded with newspaper and all kinds of stuff. But what I'm asking you all to do, which I have found very helpful in my life, is to really start to take that intention of a breath. Feel who you are. Remind yourself every morning when you wake up that you are divine and you are precious and you are capable of manifesting what you want. Give yourself that gift. Like, give yourself a round of applause, because it's really important to start with these new energies coming in, to recognize, to take a moment to recognize who you are and how you can move through your life in a peaceful way. This week has been quite interesting for me, because I was bombarded with this new awareness, this new consciousness of how that robot of the ego wants me to follow that plan. And the truth is, you really want to start to slow yourself down a little bit to be able to recognize when it jumps in, and then choose to say, you know what? I'd rather be grounded here and in my heart than follow the agenda of a false, I don't want to say God, but a false entity. Because the ego is like an entity. That's what it is, an entity. So we want to recognize this entity and just start to move in the new power of who you are. I happened to read from the Book of Joy, the Tao Book of Joy, and they talk about the gift of courtesy. Nowadays, we're racing here and there, and we think if we do this whole big to-do list, we're important. And if we don't do the to-do list, we're not important. It's not true. You're important, I'm important, even the engineer is important, no matter what we do. So if you can realize that, that'll make you less judgmental. That's another thing. We're taught judgment. We have to judge. This is not good enough, and that's not good enough. We're good whether we do something or whether we don't do something, because we're a precious being of the divine. In this chapter of the gift of courtesy, it talks about stopping the active world that keeps running faster and faster, fast food, this, that, the other. And it's really time to slow down and be that one to give a gift of courtesy, a smile, open the door for a stranger, give somebody your parking space. I was driving around this week, and let me tell you, parking space, that rings a bell to me. I was driving with my girlfriend, and it was busy because it was a holiday weekend. There were no spots at the mall. And here we were. We followed this person all the way to her car. And when we got to her spot, we waited patiently for her to start to drive out. And then somebody drove right in to take our spot. And my first impulse was to, say something and really say, this isn't fair, blah, blah, blah. And then I remembered, the gift of courtesy, of respecting someone else. Maybe they needed that spot more than me. Maybe there was something that they had to do that I didn't know about. So I allowed myself to say, it's okay. Let her have the spot. I'll get a spot. Angels will give me another spot anyway. But it was very interesting because my initial reaction was not to be as courteous. And even though she wasn't, quote, courteous, maybe, like I said, she had a reason. I recommend for you to resist that temptation to cut people off. Resist and notice that you can allow yourself to be who you are, and you will then be shining to others. That's the Tao of the day, the week, the Tao of the week, the gift of courtesy. I wrote this song this week, and I'll try to sing it for you, but I can't guarantee I'll stay in tune. But at least the idea of it, the meaning of it is there. So it's called The Presence of God. The presence of God, I am. The presence of God, I am. A vessel of dreams, a vessel of hope. The presence of God, I am. The presence of God, I am as I walk. The presence of God, I am. A beacon of strength, a beacon of joy. The presence of God, I am. So stand tall, stand in your power. Stand tall, it is a new day. Stand tall with sacred visions. Your God self is showing the way. The presence of God, I am as I dance. The presence of God, I am. I dance in my heart. I dance in oneness. The presence of God, I am. The presence of God, I am as I sing. The presence of God, I am. A lighthouse of love, a lighthouse of peace. The presence of God, I am. So stand tall, stand in your power, stand tall, it is a new day. Stand tall with sacred visions, your God self is showing the way. Yes, stand tall, stand in your power, stand tall, it is a new day. Stand tall with sacred visions, your God self is showing the way, is showing the way. Is showing the way. Just that one sentence. The presence of God, I am. If some people I know, they feel uncomfortable with the word God, so say divine. Say whatever you feel comfortable with. But if you start the morning with just that sentence and you breathe it in, it gives you this power. It gives you this energy boost, almost like a voltage of electricity. It's a magical phrase. So I hope you all who are listening will start to realize who you are. I guess the show is, who are you? You are a gift. That is that. And there's something else I happened to pick up on the internet. I'm not even sure where I got it from. But it's actually, I believe it's from, there's a website somewhere here. I think it's happiness.com. And it's 20 ways to be happy. Or don't do. That's what it is. It's 20 don't do's to be happy. And when you, again, have that conscious thought that you can be happy, even though you're having struggles, you will find that this attitude will help. So I'm going to read them for you. Now, 1, they don't ignore strangers. This is what you do if you want to be happy. They don't ignore strangers. They don't give anything in order to get something. They don't distrust themselves. They don't think with their heads, but rather with their hearts. They don't take anything personally. They don't believe their fear is real. They don't refuse to forgive. They don't let's see, I can't read this. They don't feel obligated to do things they don't want to do. They don't try to change anyone. They accept everyone for who they are. They don't resist change. They don't stay in a situation that no longer serves them. They don't look outside of themselves to be happy. They don't ignore their dreams and inner desires. They don't think they are broken or that they need to be fixed. They don't judge others. They don't complain. They don't avoid risk. They don't blame others, and they take full responsibility for their life. And they don't refuse to forgive. They don't body bash themselves or others. So those are the things that you don't do. Happy people don't do those things. And I'm being led or being told to read them again. So I want everyone to take a breath. These are the things that happy people don't do. They don't ignore strangers. They don't give anything in order to get something. They don't distrust themselves. They don't think with their heads, but rather with their hearts. They don't take anything personally. They don't believe their fear is real. They don't refuse to forgive. They don't body bash themselves or others. They don't try to change anyone. They accept everyone for who they are. They don't feel obligated to do things they don't want to do. They don't ignore their inner guidance. They don't resist change. They don't stay in a situation that no longer serves them. They don't look outside of themselves to be happy. They don't ignore their dreams and inner desires. They don't think they are broken or that they need to be fixed. They don't judge others. They don't complain. They don't avoid risk. And they don't blame others, taking full responsibility for their own lives. And those are the 20 don'ts people that are happy don't do. Right now we're going to do the video of the day. So sit back, enjoy it. It's a video of photographs that I've taken that I put music to, and I hope you enjoy it. It's I really love, my passion is photography. So I hope you enjoy these photographs. So everyone take a moment to just breathe in this sacred moment. Feel the presence of the divine in you. Know that you can do anything you set yourself to do. I believe in you, so you have to believe in you. Just listen to the silence. Let that silence envelop you. Let that silence open up doorways for new thoughts of consciousness. You and you alone have the choice to open up your consciousness. You and you alone have the choice to get on to this new wave of energy that is so a part of this earth at this time.
With no place to call my home, but there's one who holds my hand, the rugged road through barren lands. The way is dark, the road is steep, but he's become my eyes to see, the strength to climb, my griefs to bear. The Savior lives inside me there. In your love I find release, a haven from my unbelief. Take my life and let me be a living prayer, my God, to thee. In these trials of life I find another voice inside my mind. He comforts me and bids me live inside the love the Father gives. In your love I find release, a haven from my unbelief. Take my life and let me be a living prayer, my God, to thee. Take my life and let me be.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those photographs. I enjoyed taking them. I just love birds. They're one of my favorite subjects to take. Right now we're going to do some quotes of the day. because affirmations are really, really important. They can really empower you. Just like I said, you guys are a gift. Here's the first one that comes up, which is, this day is a gift whereby I will embrace all that I am. This day is a gift whereby I will embrace all that I am. Just breathe that truth in. Breathe the truth that you are divine. I will walk on Mother Earth with gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I will walk on Mother Earth with gratitude. Breathe it in. I will walk on Mother Earth with gratitude. She's everybody's mother. I will give myself mental hugs all day as I need them. I will give myself mental hugs all day as I need them. I will give myself mental hugs all day as I need them. You need to take care of your own selves. And truthfully, I believe a hug a day keeps the doctor away. How's that one? A hug a day keeps the doctor away. Embrace your own love like a ceramist would with their clay, because everyone is a masterpiece. Embrace your own love like a ceramist works with clay, because everyone is a masterpiece. Embrace your own love like a ceramist works with clay, because everyone is a masterpiece. I will wake up and sing in gratitude so my heart can vibrate peace. I will wake up and sing in gratitude so my heart can vibrate in peace. Take a deep breath. I will wake up and sing in gratitude so my heart can vibrate in peace. I choose to surrender to all that comes, seeing it as a blessing. I choose to surrender to all that comes, seeing it as a blessing. I choose to surrender to all that comes, seeing it as a blessing. And the last one is, with my conscious thoughts, I will manifest my dreams. With my conscious thoughts, I will manifest my dreams. With my conscious thoughts, I will manifest my dreams. And let me tell you, this is the time to manifest, because the energies are very, very, very strong. They've never been this strong. So I highly recommend that you feel your dreams. You think your dreams, you feel them, you embrace them, and you believe that they are coming to be, that they already have come to be. That is what manifesting is. It's feeling it. It's living it. It's walking down the street empowered, believing that it's already here. And let me tell you, when you do that, it feels great. So why wouldn't you want to do that? Even if it hasn't come to the reality at the moment, it feels so, so wonderful that there's no reason not to do it. So keep those things in mind. And we're going to do the meditation. Everybody get comfortable. You have a choice of connecting to the colors on the screen, or lying down, or sitting and closing your eyes. Just feel what feels right for you, and just do that. Because we're going to travel. We're going to earth travel. See, we are capable of so much more than we're taught in schools. We're taught not to think for ourselves, but it's time to really start feeling for ourselves and thinking for ourselves, and you will have harmony when you do that. Everybody, ready? Take your breath, and I will count from 1 to 5. And with every number, you will feel more and more peaceful, more and more connected to the gift of who you are. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. You are now in a peaceful state, putting your attention to your breath. Feel your stomach rise as you inhale, and be released as you exhale. You feel lighter and more relaxed. The more you breathe, the more your heart is opening. Allow the breath to penetrate every cell in your body. Your breath is traveling down to your heart. Your breath is traveling down to your stomach area. Your breath is moving down to your pelvic area. Your breath is fully moving down through your knees and to your feet. And you feel wonderful. You feel wonderful. There is nothing that is taking away from this wonderful feeling. All thoughts and worries are disintegrating as you breathe and become lighter and lighter. As you focus your attention on the silence, your third eye begins to open, and you begin to see lights of circles moving around. They are spinning with an amazing energy of harmony and peace. The more you listen to the bells in the silence, the more they are spinning, releasing energies of love. There is a gateway opening of inner wisdom, a gateway that has 3 beings of light standing before it. There's Archangel Shamel, full of energy of peace that comes when you remember who you are as a loving being of light. Shamel has a flock of birds that he is releasing all around you. And to his right is Archangel Razel. Razel holds a sphere of spiritual understanding. This sphere is filled with symbols that will help you understand your spiritual truths as you move on your path. Look into this sphere and see the symbol that he is trying to send to you. It is a symbol just for you to see and feel. And he is holding it up high as a bird sits above it. To the right of Archangel Razel is Archangel Jophiel. And Jophiel is there to help release anything that is clutter, anything that is getting in the way of the mind, so that you can see the heart clearly. He has a vacuum. She has a vacuum in her hands, and she is vacuuming out anything around your space that is of clutter. The 3 beings of light are standing around you so you can stand your ground, so you can listen and trust the intuition that you have. You slowly find yourself drifting in a magical prayer. It's as if you have wings and you're drifting. No fears, no doubts. You are just drifting in this beautiful garden-like area. Pay attention to the beautiful lights that are around you. And as you drift through this archway, you come to this beautiful grassy area. It's as if the grass is a carpet of silk. And there are beautiful animals walking among the grassy areas. As you get closer, you notice the fairies have joined the animals, and they're all there to celebrate your power. They are all there to help you see how divine you are. Just allow them to send energy to you. They are sending you energy of love and light. Let your heart be open open and expanded as you take more breaths and float in this sacred place. You are now moving to a place where you are on top of a mountain, and you are standing your ground on top of the mountain in this precious moment. The archangels have now come back to surround you, but this time they're all holding a magic wand. And they are all taking turns to place the magic wand on your shoulder. Archangel Shamal is saying, remember to love. And remember, only love is real. She touches your shoulder and she backs away. Archangel Razel comes now with a beautiful wand. He touches your other shoulder. And when he touches you, you can see the symbol that he presented you with earlier. As he touches your shoulder, he bows and he steps away. And Archangel Jophiel now takes the wand and places it above your head, anointing you with this wonderful expansion that travels to every cell in your body. Breathe it in. It is an expansion that will allow you to forgive and to open up to the miracles that are about to unfold in your life. In the next 3 days, you will receive many blessings, she says. Accept them because you are worthy. Accept them because you are powerful. And as she steps away, you now begin to float back. Float back through the archway. Back through the field of grass that is like a beautiful silken carpet. And as the archangels give you a final blessing, you begin to return to the reality of the third dimension. You are enhanced. You are returning to your conscious body in your room at this moment, but you are inundated with energies of love. Your cells will remember this feeling. And as you center yourself with an open heart, with an open breath, with gratitude, I will count back from 5 to 1, and with every number, you will feel alert, awake, better than before. Better than before. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I hope you're feeling refreshed. We're going to read cards before we end the show today. See what the universe wants to say to all of you. I hope you all had a great holiday weekend. Okay, let's see what we have from the universe. Ta-da! How positive is that for you all out there? It's a time to really look past the illusion, okay? Past the illusion to realize that you have abundance. You have abundance of air every minute, every second. You have an abundance of heartbeats. You have abundance of friends. You have abundance of money. You have abundance if you just walk and carry that and go past that illusion that you do not have or that you're lacking anything. Like I said before, if you move empowered, believing it at this present time that you are abundant, that the universe can mirror that much faster than if you go, well, I don't have anything, no one cares about me. The truth is, you have abundance of love. There are an abundance. I can't even count how many angels and archangels there are, and they all love you. So it's really, really important at this time, especially with the new energies, to center yourself. I refuse to think that I'm of lack. It doesn't help me. It doesn't benefit me. So it's important that you too do that. And your ego will fight it. Oh, that's not true. Oh, that's not true. But if you really carry that belief that you have everything you need, that you are taken care of, that you're not alone, you will start to be empowered and be the human that you're meant to be. The next card is about taking into consideration divine timing. As we get rebirthed into this new human that we are, and we are becoming a new human because of the new energies. That's why we'll be able to manifest more, and we'll be able to do more for this world, realizing that we are one. When we realize that we're one, we become reborn into this really true human of compassion and love and someone who can have everything they want. So it's very, very important to understand that the universe has its own timing. You just need to trust, ask for what you want, believe you have it, and believe in and allow the divine timing to take place. This is the time. I can't stress it enough. This is the time to really come into your power of your life. And as you do, you will expand. Because we have so many archangels and angels around to help us, it's important that we ask and that we expand, believing and knowing that we are safe. I would love everybody, when the show is over, to just take 3 minutes to hold a light. Imagine. It starts with the imagination, but then that becomes reality. So if you imagine you have this ball that is in this card, and breathe into that ball, love, and then you take that ball and throw it outward. Whoever you are sending that love to, they will receive it. And there's nothing to say you can't take that ball of energy and love and send it to your own self as well. That is an exercise you should do on a regular basis. On a regular basis, you visualize. It's so simple. Anybody can do it. You visualize you have that white ball, put energy of love into it, and then let it go. It will empower you. It will help you to move in your life in a positive way. See, again, I started the show talking about, and it's really important that I say this, we have to reprogram ourselves. We have to deprogram all the stuff we were taught in school in regard to who we really are. And we need to reprogram ourselves into thinking and feeling and doing what our birthright is. And I wanted to stress that again because we are so into the routine of not having enough and not being able to have our dreams that we need to reprogram that there is divine timing, that there are angels to help us, that we do have power as co-creators of the divine. Doesn't mean you put aside your honoring and your ritual and your religion. Has nothing to do with that. You just need to get reestablished to who you are so you can be in harmony 24/7. The last 2 cards I'm going to read to you are the Archangel card. Raphael is a great archangel to call upon. Raphael is so helpful. Raphael is about giving your cares and worries away. Another visualization that they're showing me is a basket. Raphael wants you to visualize once a day. Once a day, if you can't do it once a day, once a week. Just visualize a basket. Even if you don't see it, it doesn't mean it's not, just the thought is enough. Visualize a basket and take from your heart and put whatever worries, whatever fears, whatever doubts, and then ask Raphael to take it away, and he will take it away. And as he takes it away, just take a few deep breaths and say, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you, and say gratitude to Raphael. The other archangel card is Jeremiel. Jeremiel is about overcoming those challenges, those difficulties. Realize that the worst is behind you now, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. In other words, you're letting it all go. Jeremiel is there for you, and he's saying greetings. I too will help you take away anything that you need to that doesn't suit you. Those are the two archangels that are there for you. Don't hesitate to use their services. They're really special. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know I really enjoyed being here and sharing the wisdom that I have learned and that I have channeled. And I hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you soon. If you want to reach out to me, I'm at starblossom@optonline.net. I'd love to hear from you. That's starblossom@optonline.net. Until I see you next week, have a great, great week. Remember who you are. Be nice to yourself, because who's better than you?
Nobody.
Have a great day.
It's not just radio, it's Rockland World Radio. RocklandWorldRadio.com.